the Civil War was still fresh in people's minds in 1876. And when the Republicans said, the damn rebels are going to get control of the national government, everything we fought for is going to be wasted, this was a gut issue, an issue with gut appeal, and whites in the South said, we're fighting for white supremacy. They made no bones about it. I mean, the Southern Democrats, their rhetoric was very ugly. This was an issue with appeal. There also, I think, the parties had to work very hard to gin up that kind of turnout. There were big machines. Most of you probably don't know it. My colleagues from the history department do. But in the 19th century, state governments and local governments didn't print ballots. It was up to political parties themselves to print and distribute ballots. So it took a lot of manpower to get those ballots to the polls, and they would do what they called canvass voters. They'd find out beforehand who was going to vote for whom, and they'd work very hard to get those people to the polls. With regard to your other question, it seems to me, in fact, that what is remarkable about American history from 1788 on up to the present is how few disputes there have been about the results of presidential elections. We had two go to the House of Representatives. And I don't know, how many people here know that in the original Constitution, before the 12th Amendment, it said the top 5 candidates at electoral votes will go to the House to be decided on, rather than the top 3, which was in the 12th Amendment. So we had in 1800 and 1824, you had elections go to the House of Representatives. You clearly had a violent reaction to the results of the 1860 election. It provokes secession in the Deep South, but you didn't have people disputing the results. They could be angry about the results. Again, it seems to me what is interesting is how few the disputes have been, not how many there have been.